He's he's already 3 deep. That would have been me for one. I don't. Oh my God, guys, are you witnessing what is happening right now? James is powering through these donuts. Look, they're not warm. They're not too warm. They've been sitting there for a while, but I think he's powering.
That donut went so quick.
He literally scoffed it down.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie podcast is the best podcast in the area, and you can't change my mind.
Guys, welcome back to the best podcast in the area. No cap. All right?
No cap.
No cap.
It's in our intro.
How was the weekend? The weekend was pretty.
I was pretty good.
intense.
It was pretty relaxing. Like
It was relaxing,
Weekend
but it was
away.
very eventful. It was a very
Yeah.
eventful weekend. Finally left 2200 for like first time in what, 7 months?
2200, brother.
Right, I haven't left the area legit in like 6-7 months since before.
Yeah,
lockdown.
no, it's bro, it's been ages, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and where do we decide to go? We decide to go to Tun Curry.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been to Tun Curry. Foster, basically Tun Curry.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been there, but there's not many Arabs there. Like you go there, literally.
At all, yeah.
we were the only Arabs there out of like everyone, and it was
Yeah.
the funny thing is it was like all old people.
Yeah.
It was mainly like
Yeah.
old people, and we're walking around and we're like, we're just looking at each other like, bro, it feels weird. Like
Yeah,
you
no,
feel
we
singled out.
We always do this when we go holidays. We just walk around the neighborhood, just
Yeah.
explore. Like
We
as
were
soon as we get
exploring
there.
and we're like looking around. We're like, man, we're the only Arabs here, and we're like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
started getting, you know, those looks. you know those looks I'm talking about. You
Yeah.
start getting those looks, people just looking at you and stuff. But they were the nicest
Bro,
people I've ever seen.
The nicest people, like
Honestly, the nice,
Yeah.
like, if you look at them, they look like the type that would, like, you know, give you that
Yeah.
look, you know what I mean? You know which look I'm talking about.
yeah, like
But
Karens and stuff.
Karens
like,
and stuff.
but
And then, bro, they
They're
turned
so
out to be
nice.
like, every person says
Yeah.
hi to you.
they're so hospitable as well. Like,
Yeah.
bro, cafes, like, oh my god,
Man,
it's so
the
good.
cafes were crazy. And, like, just
Yeah.
people, like, come up to you, like, how's your day going, mate? Yeah, you all good and stuff?
Yeah, no, they're
And
good.
I'm sitting there like, man, like, I just, you look at,
You want a coffee,
the
darling?
way you look
It's
at them, like you get scared. Like you don't get scared, but you're just like, oh shit, these people are looking at me. But then
Yeah.
they come up to you and they're like, oh, and they all have dogs.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Like,
one thing that shocked
bro,
me.
the amount of dogs there, like
Bro.
everyone's just walking their dog. You feel out of place if you don't have a dog there.
It's like a prerequisite. It's like a prerequisite to have a dog there.
we feel out of place. We're just walking.
We're walking along the beach, and I swear every single person had a dog.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
single and
You
the
name
thing
it.
is-
German shepherds, like
You know what's funny
every
though?
dog.
It was all
Yeah.
old people there. It was mainly old people, and even the
Yeah.
dogs were old.
Oh yeah,
The dogs were like pensioners.
I know
retired,
the dogs
you
were
know?
older than me, bro.
And it was like it's just so different when you're like in the area and it's all like fast paced in
Yeah,
Sydney.
Sydney,
All the
right,
traffic.
That's just how Sydney is. It's like fast.
You go there, it's like it's a different world, man.
everyone's just living slow motion there.
They're
Like
living slow motion.
everyone's just taking their time,
The people
crossing the
there,
road.
honestly, are just so slow and they're just
Yeah.
so happy.
Here,
And
bro,
just
you take an extra second to cross the road. Beep,
Bro,
beep.
you
People just look at you as
people
well. Like,
beep at you before you even like.
or even like
before
at
you
a
even
traffic
stop.
light, as soon as it goes green. Do you ever get
and
that?
No one has patience here in Sydney when
Yeah,
you're driving.
it's
No one
just
has patience
at all.
Relax, all right? Fine, calm down.
Yeah.
Over there, like you take your time, you reverse. this and
Everyone's
that.
slow. Like take
Everyone
your time.
is just
like,
relaxing. Everyone's
live
on their
life.
boats, fishing,
Legit.
living life.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was a good sort of getaway.
Yeah.
Good little getaway. But now we're back in the 2200.
Back in the area. Yeah.
Back in the area. I mean, I kind of missed it. You know, like it's
Yeah.
good to go for like 2 or 3 days. But then you're like, all right, I'm kind of getting bored now. I want a bit more action.
Yeah. No. You had a problem there, and where it's like the stores closed pretty early.
Yeah. It was
like-
like we
yeah.
walked out on a Friday or was it Saturday or Friday night?
Friday night. It was
7
Friday night,
p.m.
yeah.
We walked out in the main road. Everything is closed except
Yeah.
the pub.
Legit.
Even the chemist, bro. The petrol station was closed.
Yeah. No.
The petrol station was closed
like,
at 7:30 p.m.
Legit.
on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah. Only the bottle
And
was
only the
open,
bottle
that's
and
it.
the pub was open, which you know it's Australia, man. It's Australia.
Australia.
What can you do?
That's it.
Anyway, we've got a very very special guest today. I'm gonna give him a bit of an intro. All right.
Yeah.
You guys have definitely seen this guy on your For You page, seen him live. Our guest today, before he came, we made sure we locked all our fridges. This man can eat your monthly calories in literally one sitting. Ladies and gentlemen, the real cookie monster, James Webby, a.k.a. Jwebbycaneat.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. How are you?
I'm well.
How you going?
Good.
Man, honestly, I just want to say, the first thing I noticed when you walked in, you're taller than I expected, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Like
He's a unit, bro.
I'm usually good at predicting how tall people are based on social media, but most of the time you'd be sitting down.
Let's be honest, I'm always sitting down.
You're always sitting down, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, This guy's pretty tall. Like you're like what 6'1", 6'2" or something?
6'1.5", yeah.
6'1".
106 centimeters.
Wow, man. Because I walked up, I'm like, oh shit, that's
Plus I'm
James.
wearing
man.
Air Maxes today. High
Oh, a
heels.
little bit of a height increase as well. Fuck. All right,
You planned that out. You planned that out.
There you go. You had a bit of trouble recently, and I don't know if you want to start off with that. but
Starting
like-
off with the bangs.
We can. We can.
Man.
Look, someone took it upon themselves to abuse me, threatened my family.
Yeah.
So
I saw that on Instagram. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so look, I thought I'd take matters into my own hands and
Yeah.
ask my friends,
Yeah.
all 400,000 of them, TikTok, Instagram,
All the
I appreciate you
friends.
guys. Do they know who this person is? If not, could you help me find out who this person is? Next minute,
And man,
they're getting hundreds of prank calls from all around the world. So thanks, guys. I appreciate
Literally.
it.
Oh wow.
so someone was like, someone was messaging him, basically like threatening his family, and like. It's James, like he just eats. Guys, stop. It's that time of the podcast again. We are sponsored by Manscaped. If you didn't know by now, you probably know by now. But this podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed and optimized trimmer
Imagine.
that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom. Why do I sound like it's a longer lasting? No, but honestly,
Do you want longer last?
no. But I'm one of the first people to try the 4.0, and let me tell you, I'm blown away by the performance. The craftsmanship and details on the 4.0 are next level.
Manscaped engineered the ultimate groin and body trimmer for focusing on intelligent functionality and
Wow.
an incredibly comfortable grooming
Seriously?
experience. All right?
Are you kidding
Their
me?
4th generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce
hear that?
grooming accidents.
Can you hear that?
Thanks to their advanced skin safe technology, I now feel confident shaving my boys.
Guys, don't hurt yourself because I know going in the bathroom and shaving your balls, it's a very sensitive area. It's the groin area. No one wants to cut themselves, so use the
No one.
4.0
Just
because
don't.
honestly, it's actually engineered. I'm an engineer, but I know that it's engineered, okay? It's engineered.
It's engineered for an engineer to engineer.
And did I mention wireless charging? The new wireless charging system uses electromagnetic induction, which can help battery length last longer.
Last longer.
What's wrong
Makes
with me today?
sense.
But anyway, I know you guys are sick of my voice.
Jinxed up,
but
jinxed.
you've listened to the whole podcast. But guys, did I mention 20% off and free shipping if you go to the
Free
checkout and use the Lebbie
shipping.
code? So use the Lebbie code at checkout at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping. Okay, your balls will thank you. Let's get back to the podcast.
He eats.
Eats
Like,
a lot.
how can he offend you?
I
Like,
don't
can
even
he
really
offend
talk
you?
to people either. I just eat. I don't even do half the talking.
Literally, you don't even talk.
how
half the
can you
time.
get offended by that? Like, I don't understand.
I don't get it. And like, and the thing is, you basically put her number up or whoever it was on the Instagram, and
Oh, that's-
everyone was like,
that's fucking
cranking.
gold.
I was
That's
like, bro,
gold.
that's gold.
And look, I didn't even ask anyone to do it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this girl is obsessed with me. Well, and then people start laughing and people start calling. I'm like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, legit. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
man, fuck it. You know,
That's it. Have fun. That's
have fun, basically. Have fun. No, but thanks for coming on, man. It's honestly a pleasure. And I think I just want to rewind back a bit. So one day I was scrolling on my FYP. Now, as you do on TikTok, I was scrolling on my FYP, and this guy comes up on my FYP on live, sitting there. I don't know if you probably remember this one, but he was sitting outside like a food truck, and there was like legit 10 pizzas in front of you. 10 pizzas in front of you, and you're sitting there, and I'm like, there's no
Bro,
way this
he
is
was
all for him.
powering through it. I was like, what is going
Bro,
on?
we were so, all of us, me, him, and my dad. Were
I
like,
stopped everything. I'm like, what's going on?
We sat there that night and we're like, is he going to finish it? We were like
Yeah,
so
I'm like,
intrigued.
no way. I was like, to be honest, I was like, no way he's gonna finish that.
I was like, no
That's
way.
a lot of fucking.
Bro,
that's
honestly,
a lot of food.
you sat there for like, I don't know how long it took you. I can't remember, but it was sat there basically
hour a bit.
10 pizzas.
And you know how cold it was? Like, it was windy that day. It was
Yes.
freezing.
It was a
Oh,
cold
no.
night.
Yeah, I got through like 9 of the 10 pizzas.
Wow, man.
Wow,
I had
bro.
literally no room left. I was done.
No, but you kind of
9
did, to be
pizzas,
honest, because
bro.
I don't know if this is the same one we're talking about, because you had dessert after.
Oh.
You had waffles after or something.
Oh, yeah, right on. Okay, that's a different one. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
different
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's how many challenges.
Look, pizza's my favorite food. I
Yeah.
get told off by my missus because I organize like pizza challenge after pizza challenge.
Right.
Apparently, it's not popular, but I love pizza.
Pizza.
Apparently,
I love pizza.
Bro,
man.
I
Apparently,
love
pizza
pizza as well.
challenges are not the popular ones.
Why? Pizza's like,
Wow.
Ask the people.
right.
I don't know.
I love
but
pizza.
Apparently, they like seeing me smash other things. But
So pizza's your favorite food?
I would eat pizza 7 out of 7 days if no one told me otherwise.
Wow.
Literally, I love
Any
pizza.
specific pizza or just?
I don't discriminate.
Just
Any
anything. Because
pizza.
I've seen the pizzas that he eats. It's literally every kind of pizza you can think of.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're not small
literally,
As
pizzas
long
as
as
well.
there's a good supreme, a good barbecue meat lovers,
Yeah.
a good barbecue chicken, and
That's
a good
it.
pepperoni, I'm
Perfect.
Oh, I
everything
love.
else
That's
is-
all you need.
Barbecue chicken, bro. I love that.
That's all I need for entree. The rest.
bro.
Bro, honestly, like the amount of food that I saw that day, because
Yeah.
like we were literally like that was the first time I ever saw you.
We were
and I showed
gobsmacked.
it to him and I showed it to my dad, and we were so intrigued. We were sitting there for legit
Yeah,
an
nah,
hour
I-
watching it live. We're like, there's no way he's gonna do it. And my dad was like, nah,
yeah.
he's gonna stop at 6. This guy was like,
I
nah,
was-
he'll stop in the like 7 or
I was
8.
like 7 max. Like, bro,
you
like,
smashed it. You absolutely
Crazy.
smashed it. And then your wife was there as well, and she was saying like, oh no, James is fine. James,
hell, what do you mean?
She knows,
Bro.
man. She knows.
she knows you could just
Trust
like,
me, she
get it
knows
down.
when it's
Yeah.
like time to stop.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We've eaten that much food together. She knows when like enough is enough.
Far out. All right,
Interesting.
man. Let's sort of rewind back a bit more. How did this start? Like, how does someone know they have an
How do you get
appetite that
into
big?
like, yeah.
All right, look. Firstly, I've always been a decent eater, right? But I eat often. I don't usually sit there and like have a whole table spread.
Often?
How?
Okay.
So I'll eat like every few hours because I'm just hungry.
Right.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just hungry all the time. But how this all started? So my partner loves wine and cheese. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
So she wants to go to Hunter Valley.
Yep.
Now everyone who knows me knows you can get me to do anything, as long as there's food. You can
As long as
bribe
there's
me.
food.
You can bribe me to do anything if there's food.
Yeah.
And because I'm not a drinker,
Right.
Okay,
So you
but-
don't drink.
so
Yeah.
I don't drink. So, but I'll go along for the ride.
Yeah.
So my missus like, listen, I want to go to this Hunter Valley to do a wine tour. I want to do this wine testing.
Yeah.
To sweeten the deal, she's like, well, we can go to the cheese factory and the fudge factory. I'm
Right.
like, hell yeah. I'm
Well,
down.
food. Yep. That's
But
it.
then she's like, there's a pub in Cessnock
Yeah.
that has an unbeaten challenge. I'm like, okay. Looked it up on Facebook. Now, if you look up this, it's called Khartoum Hotel.
Yeah.
50-something people have tried this challenge and failed.
Right.
It's like a 5-kilo burger
Yeah.
and 500 grams wedges, 500 grams fries, and onion rings.
500 grams wedges.
So
500.
6.5 kilos altogether of food, yeah?
Fuck.
And the thing is,
6.5 kilos.
you get 30 minutes to eat it.
30 minutes.
Now, if you look at
Wow.
the photos, it actually looks photoshopped. It doesn't look real, right?
it's that massive.
It's pretty big. Look, you should look it up on Khartoum,
Yeah.
Khartoum Hotel
I'll
Facebook
try and
page,
pull it
right?
up, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's do it, like as a laugh.
Yeah.
So I rock up to this pub.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm here to do the challenge.
Yeah.
Everyone's the whole pub's laughing at me. The owners,
like, no way you're
the
gonna do
chef
it.
laughing at me. And they're like, see that? There was this big guy, huge. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking 120, 130 kilo guy. Sitting
Wow.
in the corner, he's like, see that guy?
Guy that looks
He's
like
gonna do it
yeah.
too. I'm like, okay.
Right.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So me and my missus ordered like a normal steak. She got a glass of wine. We went and
Yeah.
sat down outside in the sun, nice.
Yeah.
It was
Good
warm,
hangout.
so it was
Yeah.
a good day out.
Yeah.
We're talking. My mom calls me. I'm talking to my mom. Whatever. Anyways, this guy gets this burger, and then they feel really strict. Like the owner watches you. Like there's no cheating.
Right.
And this guy like eats a few bites, whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he'll give it a run. And then everyone's like, no one's gonna do this burger. Like it's impossible to eat. I'm like,
That
oh, okay.
sounds like a challenge.
Anyway,
bro.
so this guy's with like a table of like 20 people. Like he brought his family and his.
Oof.
Wow.
Anyways, 10 minutes later, he's like, no, I'm done. He starts sharing with all his family. Like they start getting plates, cutlery.
So how much did he eat out of the
Like,
burger?
5 or 6 bites.
What the hell?
Anyway,
Wow.
Call
so
yourself.
then mine comes out. I'm just eating casually. I'm eating, everyone's talking shit, whatever. The owner's
Yeah.
like filming me a bit for a laugh.
Yeah. He's not gonna finish it.
Anyway, so I got about 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Because I'm a pretty quick eater, like normally. Like
Yeah.
But
Is it
also,
when you're hungry you eat quicker?
to be fair, I've always been a quick eater.
Just quick in general. Yeah.
I feel
yeah.
like in my house, if you muck around at the table, you get left behind.
Yeah. I'm
It's
like
put
that
on
as
the
well.
table. If you muck around, the food's gone.
The food's
Yeah,
gone.
that's
So I've always been a quick
First
eater.
in, best dressed.
So I'm talking to my missus eating whatever,
Yeah.
and then people are like saying, "Oh, you're not going to finish whatever," and I'm like, "So
Motivation.
the chef was like a local woman, but a lot of the food on the menu was family recipe.
Oh right.
So she made the cheesecakes herself, and in the window there was these schmick cheesecakes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
look, I go to this one random guy who's like telling me off, like you're wasting our time.
yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm going to eat this because I want to try that cheesecake because it looks good because cheesecake.
So you wanted to finish
Just
it
to try.
Him being a hero, oh, I'll shout you that cheesecake
If you finish
it. I'm like,
Ah.
brother,
Wow.
I'm like, shake on it.
Don't
So
tempt
I
him.
stopped what I was doing. I full shook his hand.
Yeah.
I'm eating whatever.
Yeah.
I look behind me. There's like 50 people cheering me on.
Wow. So you got a crowd.
So wait, you get 30 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
What's this place called again? Sorry.
It's called Khartoum Hotel. Khartoum or something? Something like, or Khartoum, I think.
H-A-R-T. Yeah.
Anyway, so I finished the burger and fries in like 20 minutes.
The burger and the
And then
fries.
the guy wanted to be a hero.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to buy you 2 cheesecakes. All right, brother. So I finished.
What was left?
I
So
finished.
you had the burger, the fries.
I did everything. I finished everything.
Oh, that was
And-
everything.
And then I finished 2 servings of cheesecake
Oh
and
my
ice cream
God.
in 25 minutes
Before the half an hour.
before everything. Anyway, so I'm eating. I'm thinking, yeah, this is bad. This is cool. I got cheesecake. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I turn around. There's like 50 people cheering me on.
Bro.
Anyways, It gets better. We go and do we go to the wine tour after this.
Yeah.
I go to the fudge factory. I go to
You
the
got
cheese
fudge
factory.
and cheese as well? Oh my
Went
God.
home. The next day, I'm all over the news. I'm in the newspaper. It's going nuts. Every radio station is ringing me.
What, like the news?
Yeah,
Like,
because apparently it was such a great feat. No one's ever done this. Like 60 or 50 odd people have failed this challenge. I got $500 prize money. I'm like, done.
bro, that's perfect.
Oh, there, I can see
That's
it.
how it started.
Man conquers insane
Yeah,
foster.
So that's
That's
how
what
it
it
started.
is.
The most random weekend out or day out. That's how it started.
Wow.
And that was the first time you realized, fuck, I can probably do this competitively.
This is the first time I realized people actually like
Bro, guys,
enjoy
look
this
at
stuff.
this burger.
Yes.
Because
Oh my God.
I'll be honest, I would have gone that. But if there was no prize money, I would have gone that burger anyway.
Oh, okay.
Just for the laugh.
So you actually just enjoy eating.
Look,
So
put
you,
it this way, right?
Yeah.
Before all this craziness, me and
Yeah.
my missus would go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Between us,
Yeah.
would get 5 entrees, 5 mains, and every dessert, and just share it. So because my missus
She'd probably have like
but
one.
no, but she likes to pick different things. So she'll have a bit of this, a bit of that,
And you
knowing
smash it all.
knowing I'll finish it.
Yeah.
So like I just create a buffet at the table.
Right,
But that's what
right.
we've always done. Now I'm just eating.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's,
but see, it
we
looks
gotta-
fake, right?
It looks
Yeah.
fake. It does not look
That's
real.
legit how big it is.
Wow.
Bro.
Like I have to
5
pick
kilos.
And you're
Wow.
sitting there.
I'm just munching it.
Look at that. He's like,
just
oh
powering
my
through it.
God.
I'm just munching it. But
Wow.
that's when I realized.
What's that? Is that sauce with it as
Yeah,
well?
it
like-
comes with sauce.
Right.
Like
5 kilogram.
300 grams of sauce, and you got to finish everything. You can't like you can't
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
I left nothing. I left like one little sliver of lettuce. Like that's all it was.
Wow.
But like
Basically done.
that's when I realized people like they love this stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, bro. People love that.
I'm getting praised for something I've always done. I'm like-
Yeah.
So now it's funny because before we'd go restaurants, especially Asian cuisine, they would stop writing down the order. No, too much, too much. I'm like, listen,
Too much.
Or they make me pay up front because they think I'm going to do a runner.
Right, because it's too much
Wow.
food.
Now, when I
Yeah.
rock up for this challenge, James, how much can you eat? Can we cook you everything?
Right.
I'm like, how times have changed.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
people want me to eat everything.
Now they want-
because
now they're
want-
calling
like,
it.
literally, like, because they know you can eat
You know how
it.
many times I've been to a restaurant and
Yeah.
I've ordered and they made me pay like 50% up front? They've
Wow.
taken my card.
Because they're
they
like,
think I'm going to just
he's gonna
order
run
and
out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
what's a typical? Can you like name me like a typical?
Where do you like to
You
eat?
don't have to name a restaurant.
Where do you like to eat? And I'll tell you. Like, tell me a cuisine. Where would you go for dinner on a Friday night with your mates?
All right, let's just say Macca's, for example.
Okay.
Or is
That's
that-
a bad
is
example
that-
'cause I don't eat fast food.
it's probably-
Before this, I
you
never
don't
ate
eat fast food.
I'll
Okay,
go to,
right,
I would smash burgers. Like, for example,
Yeah.
classic burger down the road.
Yeah, all right, classic.
yeah,
I
I
love
love
classic.
classic
I'll
burgers.
get like 6 burgers with fries
Yeah,
and wings because they got gun wings.
they got nice wings.
I love their
tenders.
wings.
I love my
Classic is
chicken.
actually
Bro,
my
the
favorite
spicy
burger
wings?
place.
Oh.
But you normally I'll get one of every burger on the menu. No matter where I go. 'Cause I like
What's your favorite burger there?
Ooh, I love the chicken one. The fried chicken one's gun.
Yeah.
I love their sauces, man. They got.
I love their
good-
truffle burger.
the truffle
oh,
their
burger,
truffle
bro.
is good, eh?
It's
just
sweet.
melts in
And
your
their
mouth.
chicken
different.
tenders are gun as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm hungry. Honestly, like,
Should've
wherever I
got some
go,
classics.
I'll order like literally like half the menu at least.
Right.
Like if it's a burger place,
Wow.
I'll get 4, 5, or 6 burgers, depending how big they are.
5
No,
or 6.
That's
That's
just
a
for
lot
like
of burgers,
for
bro.
a hangout. You know what I mean?
But has this been ever since you were young? So like I'm saying when you were a kid, for example,
so
did
I
you
was,
eat a lot?
I was an obese kid until about 16,
Right.
and I could always
Wow.
eat.
Yeah.
But as obviously I started bodybuilding and whatever, I've started eating more. And
Because
then
you
the
burn.
thing is, I never realized how much I could eat in one sitting.
Right.
Because normally you're on the go. I'm eating from a container. I'm just eating to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm like organizing. Nah, you're gonna do an hour challenge.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit. So it's like I shock myself at the amount because when you see it all in front of you, it's crazy, man. Like
Yeah.
there's times I've looked back at my challenge. I'm like, how did I even eat that?
Yeah, like
Because you know when you
Even
like,
you
saw the
question
10
yourself
pieces,
like,
I'm like, what the
wow.
hell?
when you eat like from a bowl or a container, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
But when
finished.
there's like unlimited food in front of you, you're just like, holy crap, what do I do now?
yeah.
It's just different. So I never realized how much I could eat in one sitting. And then me being a dickhead over lockdown,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna push it. Let's see how
You're gonna
much
try
I
it.
can eat. And I-
So you never tried it before then?
no.
But
during
you'd
lockdown-
always have big meals.
Yeah, but I would always eat often and a lot.
Eat
but,
often.
but not in one hit.
Right.
But then
okay,
one
yeah,
day,
yeah.
one guy's like, "How much can you eat in one go?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let's try." So I
give it a
literally, because of lockdown, I was ordering like Uber Eats. I had all this food left. I'm like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna make a spread of the table.
Yeah.
All my leftovers.
And just
I
eat.
went to Woolies and bought a few chocolates and biscuits and whatever.
Right,
but,
right.
But like I had leftover pizza. I had leftover chicken wings. I had all this random stuff.
Yeah.
All this leftovers I had from a couple of days worth of meals.
Yeah, yeah.
Weighed it all out. I ate 8.2 kilos worth of food
8.2 kilos.
in like
Bro.
60 minutes.
Bro.
How do you not
What?
put on that? Like, we're
Do you
gonna
even,
get to
do you
that.
even
We're gonna
bother
get to that.
counting calories? Like,
Yeah.
Not right now. I don't care. I'll be honest.
Probably
I put on,
doesn't.
I put
there's
on
no
like,
point.
I
Like,
put on like 5 kilos but since lockdown. But whatever.
Yeah, but like
Relax, man. The thing is this.
that's surprising. Only 5.
Well, the thing is, I started off in good shape.
nothing.
So I was like 7% body fat. So I had an 8-pack.
7%.
So now,
Bro, that's
if I take
low.
my shirt off, I've got 4.5. But that's 4.5 more abs than most
Still
people.
fucking
right?
yeah,
So
exactly,
that's why I'm
man.
not
Like
complaining.
I'm not complaining. You're not
That's why I'm not
complaining.
complaining.
some people literally breathe air and put on weight,
Bro.
it's literally. Honestly, man.
That's-
And-
yeah.
But like, So you said your favorite food is pizza,
100%.
right?
But that's
Does
not,
that make it easier?
Yep.
Okay.
I can eat pizza till I can't breathe.
Right.
Because I love pizza that much.
What is it about pizza that you like? Is
I've,
it just
I,
like...
I've just, you know what? The problem is this. Not the problem. The thing is this. You can eat pizza hot, cold, whatever.
That's
so
the
I
good-
hang for
yeah,
pizza for
yeah,
breakfast.
yeah.
I order more intentionally, so I've got to find a pizza
For-
breakfast
for the next day.
because I hang for cold pizza.
Yeah.
Me too. He doesn't get it. I love
Yeah.
cold pizza.
Nah,
I
I
love
don't-
cold
And the
pizza.
thing is, with pizza, like with food challenges,
Yeah.
the challenge is when the food goes cold, it's hard to eat.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
pizza...
Cold pizza, I get
Fucking beautiful.
I get a second wind. I'm like, let's go.
Literally.
I swear.
Literally.
So
Right.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, eventually the food gets cold, right?
Oh, dude, have you ever had a cold snack pack?
I was going to say a snack. Oh, my...
I think
it's
that's
literally
got-
like
that's
rubber.
the worst thing I've ever had.
It's rubber.
Cold. It was.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Cheese.
When I do snack pack challenges,
The chips
you
will be
eat-
soggy
You,
as
you
fuck.
forget to breathe because you're eating so quick.
You're eating so
Because you
quick.
know if you slow down, it's going to turn to rubber.
Oh.
Have you tried
just gotta
eating
power
cold
through it.
Oh, it's-
I've tried it once. Did not like
The
it.
thing
man.
is this, right? Cold chips are bad.
Yes.
Cold cheese,
yeah,
melted
100%.
cheese is bad.
Yeah.
Cold kebab meat is bad. Try putting all that together.
Oh, my
And
God.
then soggy from the sauce.
Freaking
And you know,
bunch of
kebab
mush.
meat is greasy, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like soggy mush. It's
Ah.
and it's like
So you just
rubbery.
try to eat fast to just forget about the
I did one
flavor.
on Friday. I literally forgot to breathe.
Wow.
Like, I was sweating because I'm like, why am I so puffed?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, because I was like getting.
Bro,
into-
I've
Forget about the
noticed
flavour,
when
just
you're
fucking-
doing these challenges, you don't talk at all.
Yeah,
And that's for like the complete focus.
can't. How are you
the
gonna-
timed ones? You don't have time.
You can't talk.
But then you
man.
get to this point where you're so full you can't talk either.
Yeah. Yeah. You do this sort of like groan,
Yeah.
eh? You're like,
It's
"Oh."
hard. Like, honestly, like my missus even knows when I do this weird noise, like, it's like
It's coming out.
The thing is this: I'm tired because I'm smashing the food and I forget to breathe. And I'm
Right.
full. I'm trying to burp at the same time, but you can't put food down and burp at
And
the
burp at the same
So I
time.
do
It'll come
this,
out.
I do this weird little like moan thing. So
Does
you're,
your,
like,
does
breathing.
your like jaw hurt when you
Oh
when you?
man! So
Oh,
I don't
man.
know if you guys see
Forget
what
it.
I did on Sunday.
Yeah.
I need a jaw transplant, man.
Yeah,
I did,
'cause
I
it's
can
like
imagine,
chewy,
like,
chewy,
Dude,
no?
I
Yeah.
did 2.5 kilos of American candy. I literally chewed for 25 minutes straight, like non-stop, like lollies,
Oh
like
man.
gummies,
Candy.
sour lollies, like you
Oh
know.
my
I just
God.
literally had to chew like.
But that's
Oh
a jaw
my
workout.
God.
How fucking?
That is a jaw workout.
I'm like surprised I didn't just dislocate my jaw. Like it was
Literally.
painful.
Wow.
Like I eat chewing gum for a bit and my jaw hurts.
Yeah. Nah.
Try eating like kilos of lollies. It's the
Yeah.
worst. It's the worst.
That's
like,
true.
just
'Cause you gotta
chewing
chew
non-stop.
it.
But
Oh,
anything after
yeah.
a while, like you become like
But to be fair, lollies are the worst.
lollies are the
Lollies
worst.
are the worst.
I was
Yeah.
gonna actually ask you. My next question was, what's your least? Do you have any foods that you dislike but still go for a challenge?
Okay, look. Challenges have made me realize foods I'm not I don't. There's nothing I don't like.
Right.
But there's foods I'm not a fan of.
Okay.
Right. So, I've never really been a big mayonnaise eater.
Mayonnaise.
Like
Yeah.
if I had,
I can see that. As
If
well,
I had
yeah.
a choice, so I'm a barbecue sauce man.
Yeah.
So like people,
Sweet.
people get like chicken lettuce mayo,
Right.
on a sandwich.
Yeah.
I get chicken lettuce barbecue sauce.
Oh.
So I've never said, oh,
interesting.
I feel like mayonnaise.
Right.
Since doing challenges and I've done a few like sandwich platters and shit,
Yeah.
it's really turned me off mayonnaise.
Right.
So I won't eat mayonnaise unless it's part of a challenge.
Like what, for example?
Wow.
Like a chicken burger that has
Chicken,
mayonnaise?
Like yeah. So if, for example,
Yeah.
if I go out just for a casual meal, I won't eat any like aioli,
Oh.
like chips. People dip their chips in aioli.
Yeah, yeah.
No thanks.
Is it just a white
Wow.
sauce?
Well, no, I'm just off mayo now because I
Mayo.
had so much of it.
Yeah.
So like, if I go,
get
let's say I
that,
go to
get
Subway,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to order mayo on my Subway.
Nah.
But if it's in a challenge, I'm going to eat.
You're gonna have to do
Or
it.
if I get a chicken burger, like a fried chicken burger with mayo and coleslaw,
Yeah.
because apparently that's the cool thing. You know, everyone does that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
That
can I get
makes
it
sense.
without mayo?
Yeah.
But if I get to choose,
You
'cause
would not. Yeah.
Also broccoli, I can't stand broccoli
Really?
because I did a few Asian challenges where they
They
fill it-
love broccoli.
It's like so you go to like a lot of the challenges, they fill it with chips, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The Asians fill it with broccoli.
Broccoli?
So like
Oh,
for
like
example,
healthy.
right, no, because it's a cheap filler.
It's a
So
cheap
people,
filler.
Like for example, I've done a few like seafood platters and stuff.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
You lift up the fish and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like a mountain of fries.
Yeah.
Because it's cheap. It looks
Yeah.
this big, but
But
there's
it's
only this much
filled with
fish.
fries.
It's all fries.
Yeah, yeah.
The Asian stuff, the challenges.
Yeah.
You lift up the noodles or the meat, and
They
there's
have
a
broccoli.
mountain of broccoli.
Oh wow.
It's like I feel like I'm eating grass.
But that'll turn
legit.
anyone off broccoli.
So I'm like off mayonnaise and off broccoli and bean sprouts.
Bean
So I did a
sprouts.
7-kilo pho,
Yeah, yeah.
however you say
Pho,
it.
pho. I think it's
And
pho.
they gave me like a kilo of bean sprouts, and I'm trying to eat
Oh
these
my
bean sprouts. I'm
God.
like, they're soggy and they're cold. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, forget
so
it.
broccoli, bean sprouts, mayonnaise.
But you'd still eat them for a challenge.
For a challenge, I'll eat it. But
Yeah.
outside of a challenge, I'll go without.
So there's no food that you absolutely do not eat.
No, I eat
Right.
nothing.
Because as a competitive eater, you can't be a picky eater.
Beggars can't be choosers.
That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just in my
yeah,
in
I'm
my
not big on
personal
bean
time,
sprouts.
there's a food I'll stay away from. You know, like mayo, bean sprouts, and broccoli. If I have an option not to
Right.
eat it, like if you want to go for dinner right now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't get mayonnaise on my burger.
No.
I'd pick a burger
Say
that has
nah.
like chili sauce or
Yeah.
barbecue sauce or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm done with and
That's true.
Because mayo's like in.
Yeah, everyone loves mayo.
Yeah,
right?
especially on
everyone's
chicken burgers,
special
yeah.
sauce is like mayonnaise base.
It's got to
Yeah.
be.
So you know how many challenges I've done that are burgers and mayonnaise. Like I've just eaten so much.
It's
mayo.
just turned you off.
Yeah. It's
Done.
turned you off.
I'm done with it.
But you wouldn't say like tomato sauce.
I love tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. I'll do anything.
Really?
Yeah.
What about chili? You know,
I'm a fan of chili. Chili sauce, sweet chili sauce, my favorite. Barbecue sweet chili sauce, the gun.
yeah.
Like peri and stuff.
No, because that's mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah,
base.
That's mayonnaise. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
If it's
Peri-naise.
there, I'll eat it. I won't
Yeah.
cry if it's there, but I won't
Yeah.
be like, I want peri.
You won't get out of your way.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
So you like just the basic. So basic chili, barbecue, garlic.
100%.
Imagine a snack pack, chili, barbecue, garlic. You can't go wrong. That's like,
Yeah, until like, have you had garlic repeat on you from like an 18-inch snack pack before?
nah.
Oh man, I was burping garlic for days.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I
forget
had
it.
garlic in my veins. I'm like, oh my god.
You become toxic. Like,
I
you
swear
can't
to
leave the
God,
house
but
for
it's
like
good.
3
At
days.
least you know it's good then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly
it.
right.
Lebos love garlic, man.
Bro, we love
Oh,
El
bro.
El Jana's? Have you ever done an El Jana's one?
No, because they're not a fan of what I do.
Really?
Other charcoal chicken places.
Wow, we got
What?
some beef here.
Oh no, some food places they.
Why though?
Well, look, put it this way. All my followers that watch me regularly know pizza's my favorite food. Yeah.
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 There's a Insta famous pizza place.
Yeah.
And I said that, so all my followers like recommended me to this place. You got to go here and you got to eat. I'm not going to mention them,
Yeah.
but they tagged me in like all their posts for like a month straight.
Right.
And they inboxed me saying, we don't collaborate with people like you.
Why?
I'm like, that's fine because there's many other pizza places that want me there and I love pizza. So
Why? Like, they would get someone that vlogs.
That's
No,
interesting.
Comes
Yeah.
you know
and
why?
vlogs
Because
for like
these
10 minutes. Influencers.
but these Insta like food places, hipster places, right?
Yeah.
They want the pretty girl to
That's
take
true.
a nice photo. They
Yeah,
don't actually eat
yeah.
the food. They don't.
They order all this spread.
Yeah, and they
at
just
least
like-
he's
No,
eating the
yeah,
food.
exactly.
It's not
That-
going to waste.
Yeah.
They want the more aesthetically pleasing thing, right?
Yeah.
What I do is not pretty.
Like vlog style.
But see,
yeah.
what I do,
but no
you
one
need a
wants to
sense of
see
humor
that.
to enjoy it.
That's
I feel
right.
Like a lot of people don't have that sense of humor. They're like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Because
How's it disgusting? It's
because
like,
they're
if
too
you
busy-
enjoy food,
but
you enjoy food.
These people are the ones that they post for Instagram. You look at their Instagram; it's all selfies and filters and this and that. Mine's raw footage, man, stuffing my
Literally
face.
uncut.
Half the time I'm gonna tell her in my hair. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's me. I don't care.
Who cares?
But
But that's the
some
thing.
people do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love it. That's the
I,
thing.
bro,
a
I
lot of
love.
people love it.
I could sit there watch a mukbang or like watch
Yeah,
Matt
I
Stoney
love that.
power through
Yeah, but
20,000.
with this topic of the whole thing, people either
Yeah.
love it or hate it. There's no in between. I feel like there's no in between. I'll be at
Right.
restaurants, right?
Yeah.
People either cheer me on and go, yeah,
Yeah.
or they're like, that's disgusting, and get up and leave.
Do they feel
Wow.
like you're eating too much food and just like imagine it?
I think,
I don't
look,
know.
from what I've,
Because like,
I guess, gathered or learned,
yeah.
if they don't have a sense of humor and they take themselves or take life too seriously, they're like, you're an idiot. If they have a small sense of humor or a young child, they're like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even based on like geographic area. Like, I went to the eastern suburbs like 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
to a fancy Italian place because they do this cracker seafood platter.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in the middle of Rose Bay. I'm
Do
surrounded
it a
by
challenge.
mansions. People rocking up on Tuesday night drinking $100 bottles of wine, schmick outfits.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm in
Different
jeans
crowd.
and a t-shirt. Man. I'm like, man, these guys are gonna get up me. You know?
Yeah.
I've got this 90-year-old couple next to me. You go, son.
Oh, no
I'm
way.
I wish you luck.
Wow.
That's not.
I
I wouldn't
had
That's
expect
interesting
that.
the
to
whole
me, yeah.
restaurant was cheering me on. After
Wow.
I finished it. I nearly died, but I finished the food.
Yeah.
This table, they were Israeli. They pulled
Yeah.
me aside. They're like, dude, you've got to try Israeli food. I'm like, okay, I've never had Israeli food.
Yeah.
They're like, some of it is so disgusting. If you can stomach it.
Like
you're-
what?
I don't, they name some dishes, but
Yeah.
I don't know Israeli food.
Yeah.
But one of them's like, my wife is the worst cook. If
Yeah.
you can stomach her food, you're Iron Man. I'm like,
What could it be?
but they were full curious. Like, they
Yeah.
full asked me so much. I was talking for like an hour.
Right.
Wow.
But then you go like where I'm from, Borkham Hills.
Yeah.
They think there's something. They're like,
Oh,
get out of
yuck.
my restaurant. What are you doing here? I'm like,
Oh, what is he doing?
You can't pick it, man. Like the people that are going to be uptight are going to be uptight. If people have a sense of humor,
Yeah.
they're going to get involved.
That's
and
true.
have a laugh.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you just got to keep doing yourself because
Yeah.
look,
Well,
who
look,
cares?
yeah.
There's the door. You know what I mean?
I stuff my face on camera. I don't take myself so seriously. So
That's
do
right.
I care what you think of me?
No.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. You know what I mean?
But some people take things way too seriously. Like
Yeah.
he's
I do.
eating, like he's
I laugh
enjoying
at
himself.
myself half the time. If you can't laugh at yourself, you got problems, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
there's the like the people that are like, oh, that's disgusting.
People
Oh,
too
it's
uptight, man.
diabetes.
I know,
Have a
or
sense of
whatever.
humor. I'll laugh at anything. Seriously.
Yeah. It's just a laugh.
I'm down
Like,
for a laugh, man. Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's something called this is a bit off topic. Oh, actually on topic, but like different sort of topic. But like there's something called flavor fatigue,
Yeah, it's true.
right?
Oh yeah.
So,
Can
'cause-
vouch.
Yeah, legit. Like I was gonna tell
He's
you,
the best
like,
man to talk
my
to,
mum,
bro.
my mum makes these homemade sausage rolls, and I smash a lot of them. Not like you, but I smash a lot of them. But then I start running out of sauces. I'm like,
Oh, you gotta try different-
barbecue.
I fucking-
At one
I put
point, I
burger
had
sauce.
garlic. I
Just
put
to try
burger
mix it up,
sauce.
just to mix it up.
Right, try to mix it. How do you do? I think once I saw you do 100 scallops. I was like, bro, flavor fatigue.
Flavor fatigue is a legit thing, and honestly, you can be sick of the taste and not full,
Bro.
but you just can't.
That's
stomach
what
it
I'm saying,
anymore.
yeah.
So like, it happens a lot with burgers.
Yeah.
Because look, I don't know how much burgers you've ever eaten, but if you start eating heaps of like
3,
smash patty
probably
stuff,
max.
right?
Yeah.
Your saliva starts drying in your mouth.
Right.
And your mouth is like, and it just tastes so yuck.
Oh.
Right? But your stomach, you still got space.
But you just the
physically can't
flavor.
swallow.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you're over it. So for heaps of people, like, I don't know if you've seen some of the American guys, when they have the big like savory platters,
Yeah.
they put maple syrup on shit to sweeten it up.
You probably should.
Oh,
to
So
be
wow.
that's
honest.
why I drink soft drinks.
Makes sense, yeah.
Oh,
To break
right.
up the flavor. And
Right.
that's why with sweet challenges, I only drink water.
Yeah, yeah.
Because too much sweet is, the sweet ones kill you.
Oh, the sweet ones are
you break
probably
it up with
worse.
water, but the savory ones you break up with soft drink.
Okay, right.
Oh, wow.
But even then, like the 100 scallops, like even you did like
the
spring
oil,
rolls
like
or
the
something.
oily stuff. I don't know how.
How do you get through that? Like that's just like.
Shut up and chew.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, don't look down, just chew and swallow.
Well, I want to ask you, so like, how long after that do you not have a scallop, or do you just be like, yeah, fuck
Look, I'll be honest. If I enjoy the food, I will eat it. Like for example, I've done pizza challenges and then ordered pizza for dinner the next day just for
Right.
right? Or so
Yeah,
I love burgers.
pizza.
I've done like for example, like last week I think I did like 40 burgers over like 3 days.
what?
Then I went for burgers on Saturday
Wow.
night just for fun. 'Cause
Wow.
I don't care. Like,
You're just
fuck
like,
it.
yeah, fuck it, I'll just have another
if I
burger.
enjoy the food, there's nothing that can turn me off it.
Right.
If I'm a bit like about the food, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just wait. Like,
Is there anything that actually turned you off and you'll never have it again?
yes.
What
so
is
I
it?
got food poisoning from one challenge.
Right.
So look, I've got a big like islander following,
Yeah.
and a famous islander cuisine is a seafood boil.
Seafood
They
boil.
put all this seafood in a pot and boil it up.
Right.
It can be anything. So
Okay.
like I've had like lobster, oysters, mussels,
Just
salmon,
everything
all
together.
boiled up.
Yeah.
And there was a stage where I was doing I did 4 or 5 seafood boils over the space of 2 weeks. Because
Wow.
I never realized this, but there's heaps of catering companies in Sydney that do seafood boil.
Yeah.
And I did this one. I was violently ill. Violently. Like I'm talking, I locked myself in the bathroom.
Oh my
with
god.
the shower on.
Yeah.
I told my missus, listen, just stay in the living room.
Just stay there. Just stay. Leave me alone.
So I put the shower,
Yeah.
cold only. I was already
Because
sweating.
you're sweating.
I didn't know which hole it was coming out from.
Oh my god. I could imagine. That's the
I
worst.
didn't know what was coming out of me.
Yeah.
Right? All I knew is by the end of it, I had nothing left in my body. I was scared to drink water.
Right.
I
Wow.
went to bed.
Because everything was just
I went to bed.
coming out.
So first of all, I bleached the whole bathroom. By the way, I got the bleach and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
went to bed, rolled up in a bowl, and I'm just like, I'm never eating seafood again.
Wow.
But so boiled seafood is good. It's nice, but
Hmm.
I guess there's a lot of margin for error in preparation.
Yeah. Well, seafood's a bit of it's a scary one.
Right. So now I won't eat a seafood boil unless I have to.
Are you gonna name and shame? No.
Because they actually I told them listen, this is what happened.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, we don't know what went wrong. Like we didn't I'm like, look, fair enough, whatever.
Fair
but
enough.
I can't recommend you.
Yeah.
Because everyone was after
Because-
people I get inboxes every day oh, what did you think of this place? We're thinking of going
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
blah, blah,
Because
blah,
at the
blah.
same time, you're sort of like a critic as well because you're eating food.
Exactly. And people will inbox me every day and be like, oh, we're going here this weekend, what should I order? Because
Yeah.
they know I've eaten the whole menu, right?
You've had everything.
Right? So I said to them, look, I can't recommend you. I'm sorry because
Right.
I can't risk anyone or me putting my name on someone's getting
Oh,
sick.
right.
They made it up to me by sending me Uber Eats vouchers
Okay.
because they were
right.
they said it was a genuine mistake.
Right.
But in my head, I can't trust them
Yeah.
because. if
So you
you're-
won't recommend,
The thing
that's
is, if
it.
you're a catering company, I don't believe food poisoning is an option. If you're a catering company, it's like a hairdresser, they can't cut hair.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It doesn't happen.
There's no margin. Yeah.
Right.
I
There's
feel like
no
you
margin.
can't make those kind of mistakes.
Yeah,
no matter
yeah.
what. So
It's very risky, especially
seafood
with
boil,
health
I'm
and stuff.
kind of off
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because of that. And if I'm honest, I think I've eaten from every seafood boil company in Sydney anyway. So
Right,
from
right.
now,
So you've had it all.
I-
But you still eat seafood.
I love seafood. Cooked if it's cooked,
Right.
cooked properly, not boiled
Yeah.
in a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not big on that as well. I've even seen TikToks where they just throw random
Yeah.
shit in a,
So,
a pot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the mussels
I
and
actually
that.
told 2 seafood boil companies, they contacted me. I'm like, I'm not interested. Like, I don't care what you want me to do or what you want.
Sorry, but I was
Thanks for
literally
that, thanks.
dying.
The thing is,
Not worth it.
I feel like the maybe they use low quality seafood or something like that.
Right.
And when you boil
You can't
something-
trust. It's
Yeah,
hard.
so I'm not doing this to hurt myself or get sick. If something's fried, you can't go wrong because
No, you can't because it's been cooked really well.
Killed
Yeah, yeah,
10
yeah.
times over.
Yeah,
But
it
when
kills,
it's
yeah.
boiled, it's like, how long did you boil it for? Do you know?
True.
And you boil a chunk of salmon, you don't boil it at the same time as you boil like a piece of crab, right?
Yeah, it's all
But
different.
But they're boiling it all at once. So like I'm like, look,
Big margin for error.
and the problem was because I couldn't eat the next day. I had to cancel my appointments the next day because my stomach wasn't right.
So they put you off other challenges.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
I'm like, I can't risk that.
Nah, it's risky.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I stick
It is
with
hard. It is hard.
Especially if I make, like, I'm a man of my word. I
Yeah.
told you I'll be here 8:15. I was here 8:15.
Yeah,
right?
you were on the dot.
So
On
like
the
the thing is, if I promise someone I'm going to be at a restaurant at lunchtime tomorrow, I'm going to be there at lunchtime tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless I've like lost a leg or something.
It's big commitments.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like, and plus a lot of these restaurants, they're ordering extra food to account for me being there.
Right, right.
So I don't want
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I'm not
You
like,
can't waste
I'm
it.
not about wastage. I don't
Yeah,
waste
yeah,
food.
that's
Like
true.
even though this challenge I don't finish, man, I take the food home most of the time. I eat it later.
You smack
I
it.
don't waste food.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been taught don't waste food. So
Yeah.
if a restaurant is going to order
100%.
extra,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm not coming now. And they've got all this food that's going to go to waste. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, for sure.
And a lot
That
of
doesn't look
places,
right, yeah.
I do a lot of like family-run business too, so they're preparing the food themselves. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a little 10-year-old working for $5 an hour.
No, they're actually putting the
It's
effort
like
and time.
the
yeah.
mum and the
Preparation.
grandma's in the kitchen, like
Oh,
making it with
smacking
their
it.
love
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff, right?
for sure.
So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna make. I know what it's like when my mum cooks for the family.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make some random someone's mum
Cook for
them
hours.
and they're not turn up.
Not
you know
turn
what I
up.
mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
It's heartbreaking, you know.
Yeah.
So
No, it's very hard.
Makes
It's-
sense, yeah.
It is hard. Like when you're actually going there and like it's big commitments, man. It's very big
yeah,
commitments.
it's true, especially when they want you to like eat all their stuff. It's
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
if I can't eat it, well, I look like a dick anyway. So I'm like, I gotta eat it.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you? Should we do a challenge? Like,
Yeah.
should we do
why
it
not?
now? Are you ready?
I was born ready, but
You
we'll do
born-
whatever you want to do.
Is
it at
that
the
a
end.
question, bro? Like,
Should we do it at the
bro.
end?
I don't know. Up to you.
Because there's still a few more things I got to ask
We'll
you.
go through this first.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll go
we'll
through
do it at
this
the
and we'll do it at the end.
Get the important
Perfect.
stuff out of the way.
All right. So the main question, and you're probably ready for this question. How the hell? So you see people like overseas that are big competitive eaters and stuff, like Matt Stoney.
Yeah.
You got like Eric Electric, people like that. They're all skinny,
Furious.
like
Pete,
yourself.
I think his name. Yeah.
How is that possible when you guys are eating this amount of
Oh,
food,
yeah.
man? How is it possible?
So look, first things first, I don't condone this if you're trying to lose weight. Okay?
Right.
It's impossible to lose weight doing what we do.
Yeah.
Secondly, you've got to be okay with putting on weight. Okay,
Yeah.
you've got to be cool with that. As long as your head's cool, you're cool.
Yeah.
But if you start off in shape, it's easier to like tweak things. So for example, like I'm a bit of a dickhead. I'll do like 2-3 challenges in a day. If
I've seen,
if
man.
the
I've
option is
seen.
there, I'll do
I've
it,
seen
right?
as well.
Dessert,
But in
everything.
saying that as well, I look in the mirror. I'm like, I'm getting a bit fluffy. I turn it back. I didn't do a challenge yesterday.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't do a challenge today. Sorry, today's Monday.
Today, yeah.
Yesterday, I didn't eat food yesterday. I did 2.5 kilos of donuts and chocolate in the morning. I did 2.5
think
kilos
they're
of
healthy.
American
What?
candy in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
afternoon, and did 100 shoe pastries in the evening. So I didn't
Right.
actually have any space for food. So,
So just sweets.
so I'm like, yeah, because I just had them booked in. It was how it was. It just worked
Oh
out
my
that way.
god.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right, I'll take it easy today. Let my body recover.
Yeah.
So you got to use your brain too and be like, all right,
This is enough.
I probably had like, diabetic central yesterday.
Yeah.
today-
Literally.
Be a bit sensible.
Yeah.
Drink a bit more water. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Well-
like you've got to be, you got to think about it and be like, you got to know what your body, right? So I look at my
Right.
body, I'm like, all right, I've got to tone it back. So I'll take 2-3 days off.
Yeah.
Let my body flush out all the BS because you hold heaps of water. You eat shit food, you hold water, yeah?
Right.
So you got to be able to like understand now is enough for a rest.
Yeah.
But I've put on 5 kilos.
It's still not a lot considering
Yeah,
the
no,
calories
But-
that you
and
sit
but
and
also
eat.
like Eric Electric, right? So he's
Yeah.
very strict. He goes on like 100-kilometer bike rides. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what he does. But
Yeah.
see, I love bodybuilding. I train every single day, no matter what. No matter what I ate yesterday,
you train
I wake
every
up and
single-
go to the gym.
Right.
So like yesterday, mate, I felt like crap. Have you ever eaten like 10 kilos of sweets in a day?
Not
It's
never
like my tongue is still a bit numb from the sour lollies.
from
yeah?
the cell. Oh.
But you wake up in the morning, doesn't matter how shit you feel. You want to
still
eat
go
like
to
a
the gym.
dickhead. You gotta stick to your guns. So I'm like, I'm gonna train no matter what. Even
Right.
though I had food poisoning, I went to the gym the next day. I'm
No
like, if
way.
I'm gonna be a dickhead and do dumb shit to my body,
You're still gonna train.
How long are your training sessions on
40
average?
40 minutes.
That's
To be fair,
that's
That's pretty.
I'm pretty lazy. I do the bare minimum. But
But 40
but
minutes
still.
of hard.
see, I only pump weights. I'm a big believer.
You don't do cardio.
I don't believe in unless look. Put it this way, right? If you want to be a good runner, go run. You want to be a bike
Right.
rider, go bike ride. Who the hell got jacked running? I want to get jacked.
That's
man.
true. You want to get
That's
jacked.
true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want
Building
my biceps to
muscle.
be big, so I'm going to pump curls.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to run to get bigger arms.
That's
Right?
true. That's true.
So
You
like-
see the runners, they're very like
They're
skinny. Yeah.
Right. But you look
Yeah,
at
but
Eric
you're burning
Electric.
calories anyway.
Eric Electric is skinny because he's a cyclist.
He's a
That's
runner
his fun.
and he's a cyclist,
His
yeah.
endurance, like
He's
that's
a
his
cardio
hobby.
machine,
That's
yeah.
his job.
Yeah.
So that's his hobby is endurance bike riding.
Yeah.
That's what he loves to
Alright.
do. Matt Stoney, he's
He's skinny as well.
So, but genetically, so Polynesians, right? They're either
Yeah.
really big or really small.
Yeah.
But he only eats like he'll do like one challenge every once in a while. He never did like
Every day,
back
like
to
what
back
you're
to back,
doing.
nah.
Yeah.
No,
right,
yeah,
right.
I'll see him put like a YouTube video every
Yeah,
now
so
and
he'll
then.
do like one
He
massive
does
big
once
challenge.
every now and then.
one.
Yeah.
Even what's it called? Beard Meets Food, the English guy.
Yeah.
So he actually puts a disclaimer on all his videos. The reason I'm like not obese is because he does one challenge a week max.
So how do you do every day, bro? And still like,
Well, the thing is this, right? First of all, I started off in shape. So I started off at 7% body fat. That's pretty good.
okay.
But I know I've put on weight, but I'm okay with that. Like I said to you before.
But you're still looking sharp. Like
the
you're
thing
still
is this,
looking
right?
lean.
I started off with an 8-pack. Now I've got 4.5. But that's 4.5
4.5 more
most
than
people,
most
right?
people. Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm honest with you, during lockdown, I was eating nothing less than 10 kilo of food a day.
Right.
So if you told me for 4 months, you're going to eat 10 kilos of food a day and put on 5 or 6 kilos, I would have been like, hell yeah, hit me.
That's nothing.
Let's do it.
That's
Like,
fine.
right?
Yeah,
You're not
I can live
obese.
with
You're
that.
not. You're not sitting there like this massive gut
Yeah.
and you're just.
And the
shoving
thing
this
is, the
food
minute
down.
I start putting on crazy amounts of weight and getting like, look, I'm convinced one day I'm going to wake up fat. That's just in my head. But if
Yeah,
that
but that
happens,
doesn't
I'm going to
happen.
stop and go back to dieting and getting back in shape.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this if I'm not in shape. I
Right.
feel like as well, whether this is a myth or not, all the good eaters, they're actually quite lean. The fat ones can't eat a lot. You can stretch
That's
your stomach,
true.
man. Like, look,
That's true.
Look, I got nothing here. But
So
I
you-
smashed a challenge. I look pregnant. My stomach can expand.
Yeah, but then where does it go?
Mate, you should see what happens to my toilet. I need
Oh, that's
I'm
what I was
telling
gonna
you,
ask, bro.
I'm
Your
telling you
toilet.
now, I
We
can't
need a GoPro
believe-
in the
I need a Kleenex sponsorship.
Bro,
Kleenex,
honestly,
if you're watching, hit me up.
how the hell
Sponsors
do you like put on like you eat 5? So how much food do you eat? You eat 5 kilos in one sitting.
Yeah. Most
And
times.
how does someone possibly shit that out?
How much?
basically?
So
Yeah.
let me be honest with you, right? I've been bodybuilding for 15 years. When I started bodybuilding, there was no like Google wasn't like it wasn't very popular.
Nah, it
right?
wasn't.
Showing my age. So at uni, I'd have my bag of my textbooks and shit, but I'd have tuna and shit in my bag, thinking
Yeah.
tuna's gonna get me jacked.
Yeah.
Let's be honest,
Protein.
tuna is terrible food.
Yeah, it's
The amount
canned
of
and shit.
like we
Yeah.
ate broccoli, like that's probably why I hate broccoli now. But I used to smash like tuna, broccoli, and rice.
Yeah. Well, that's what they all tell you though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
it's the biggest myth.
Really?
It's actually the lowest quality of food ever. So if you can digest tuna from a can, you can digest anything.
That's
I
true.
was pounding
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 meals a day of tuna. Right? That's like 10 cans of
Wow.
tuna a day at one point.
Yeah.
So if I can
That's
digest
mercury
that-
poisoning, man.
If I can
Yeah.
digest that, man, I can digest burgers. I can digest pizza, no problem. Because food's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, but do you ever look at it as from a health perspective as well? Like in
So-
terms of like diabetes,
Well, look, put it this way, right?
cholesterol.
Little fun fact. I have an autoimmune disease,
Right.
right? So I almost died 4 years ago. Almost died.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I have a specialist which I have to see religiously.
Yeah.
When I started doing this,
Mm.
I said, hey, doc, this is what I'm doing. You know where I've been. So, by the way, 4 years ago, I was paralyzed in a wheelchair. They told
Really?
me I'd
What
never-
happened?
What?
It's called Guillain-Barré syndrome, where your immune
heard
system
of it.
attacks your body.
Right.
My immune system attacked my spine.
How does that like? Does it just happens out of
An
nowhere?
autoimmune disease, yeah.
Right. Right. Okay.
Wow.
Uncontrollable. So, anyway, I
Yeah.
almost died.
Right.
I was told I'm never going to walk again.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, I'm back here now.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I still have to see my doctor religiously just to make sure everything's okay because you can relapse, yeah?
Yeah.
I told him, hey, doc, listen, this is what I'm doing. Look at my Instagram. This is what I'm doing. What do you think? He laughs. He goes, you're an idiot. He goes, if you find this fun, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah. But he
I'm
never
like-
like
I'm
advised
like,
you.
so, like, it's not dangerous? He goes, well, what are you going to get, a stomachache? He's like,
What?
look, he said, if you're not putting on, he knows I'm in shape. He knows
Yeah,
I'm not-
yeah,
he goes,
yeah.
if you're not putting on abnormal amounts of weight, if you're not getting, like, heart palpitations and, like, you know, like, diabetes people, they get, like, mad, like, ridiculous heart rates. and
Heart
stuff.
rates. Yeah. Yeah.
And they
Start
get
sweating
like,
and stuff.
and they get those like
Yeah.
where they faint. They get like those what are they called? Like those episodes where they're really dizzy and lethargic.
Yeah.
If you're not
Yeah.
getting that, you're fine. If you are getting that, come and see me.
That's right. Okay.
Mm.
And you haven't got anything that's when you're smashing, for example, like freaking 3 kilos brownies or whatever it is,
I'll be honest. The most you get is that sugar crash.
you just get like sweaty in
Yeah,
that.
but you take a bit of a nap and you're good to go.
Right. Okay.
Have you done Lebanese sweets?
Yeah, I did. It's called. Oh, what's it called? I went to.
Baklava,
yeah, but I did a whole spread. I did all this crazy. I'm trying.
knefi.
I've done knefe, I've done heaps of knefe, but I did
Kneffi's
this one.
very
Wow,
hard,
bro.
One
bro.
Lebanese
Kneffi.
sweet shop
Znood?
in Bankstown. It was unbelievable.
Is it ladies' fingers?
I did ladies' fingers too.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
that.
it was called
Mate, ladies' fingers are.
Right.
Sabi Sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're two
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
Their shop is just Lebo sweet. I thought it was.
I love the smell of liver
He's
sweets.
so
like,
good.
what do you want?
So
I'm
good.
like, do your worst, man.
Just everything.
Just putting trays in front of me.
Bro.
So good. Yeah, I've done a few, but I love my Lebo Sweets.
Bro, and they
Yeah.
put this
They're
thing,
hard
the
as well
syrup,
because they're
you know,
heavy.
the syrup on it.
I've,
Fuck
they
it
give me every
They give you like 10
The upper,
bottles.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not joking.
The
Every
upper.
Lebo challenge I've done, they've given me like a tub of it. I've got it in my house.
No way.
I put on donuts and shit. It's gone.
Bro, it's fucking bad. But
No,
it's
I
just
love
like,
That's so heavy though. Fuck.
it's heavy.
That
Like, it
stuff is
makes
sweet. But I got a sweet
it's
tooth.
so sweet,
I got
man.
a sweet tooth.
I was going to ask you, what do you prefer, sweet or savory?
For challenges,
Yeah.
look, savory challenges are easier.
Right.
But I love my sweets.
You love your
But
sweets.
it's physically impossible to eat 5 kilos of sweets and like the
Bro.
same amount of savory. But I love
That's
my
true.
sweets.
That's true.
But look, cheesecake, donuts.
Oh, yum.
I love that shit. Cookies.
Yeah.
pff, I love that shit. I make
What's
so
your
much-
favorite sweet? If you could pick one,
donuts and cheesecake?
donuts and cheesecake. Yeah, cheesecake's really
Cheesecake's not bad. Yeah, if it's done right, it's pretty
Donuts
good.
and cheesecake are my top 2 for sure.
good. Yeah.
I love Subway cookies.
Oh, cookies.
Oh,
are
The-
mate.
when they're warm
I
and they're
love
like
nice and warm.
soft.
I live off cookies, man. Like
Forget it.
literally, like like Woolies cookies. There's minimum 2 packs in my house at all times.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Minimum.
The ones with chocolate in between them. Oh,
a lot of
bro,
it.
so good.
You were like, even during lockdown. So you started during lockdown.
Just
And-
before, yeah.
Yeah, and you made the most of it. Like I remember, I was working from home, and I would literally have your challenge there as I'm working from home. I'm like,
heard this
is he
story
gonna
before.
finish? Because you do like challenges, like sometimes in the day, sometimes at night and stuff, and like you still made do with what you had.
Well, the thing is, I enjoy cooking, right?
Oh right,
So during lockdown, I'm like, I'm just gonna cook some shit.
you cook some
And
stuff.
then the thing was, so like for example, when you let's use pasta as an example. I love making pasta.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you make pasta for one, it's
You're
easy.
like, yeah,
But try making 5 kilos of pasta.
yeah.
Right? So when I
yeah.
did
for
it,
one as well.
yeah,
but-
yeah, for James.
James.
That's right. But the thing is, right? So I'm like, I did this one pasta and I cooked it myself. I'm like, okay, I could have added a bit more this, a bit more that. I'm like, I'm gonna do it better next time.
right,
Like, have you tried cooking 5 kilos of pasta? Like, I had like 4
Nah.
pots going at once. It was
bro, that's
full on.
crazy.
Bro, that's a
actually
lot of
crazy.
But then
pasta.
once I started making challenges and that were tasty, I'm like, I felt so accomplished.
You're
I'm
like,
like,
I cooked all this. I made all this.
and then
I've
tomorrow
done
I'm
this.
gonna cook this. I'm gonna do it, and then I started making like roast lambs, roast pork belly.
Fuck.
Just for
Wow.
fun. I started
Everything.
experimenting.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, I'm gonna eat it anyway. Who cares? If you smash it,
Fuck.
who cares if it doesn't taste good?
Yeah,
But I'm like,
at
I'm
least
gonna
you smash
tweak
it.
Put a bit of salt here. Put this.
That's the good thing about it. You can do your own thing, so you can
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but so
you
during
know what
lockdown,
you're getting.
I was just experimenting,
Right.
eating it anyway.
Just
and
trying
then
it.
When something tasted like hectic, I was so proud of myself. I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah.
It was good. Like, it
Yeah,
was just fun.
like you've done this. Yeah.
Like, how do you like? But how do you switch it off? So, for example, like, let's say you're going for a dinner with the family, or like whatever. You know, you get some food.
It's like a switch.
How do you sort of switch off that you're not in challenge mode?
So the thing is this, right? I've always been a big eater. I've always been a relatively fast eater.
Right.
But I'm also happy with whatever's in front of me.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Yeah.
So like, for example, I went to my grandma. Baba is
Yeah,
grandma
yeah.
in Croatian.
Same, yeah.
So today I went to see my baba. She made me palichinke, pancakes.
Yeah.
She made me like 20.
You're like,
for the average person, that's a
appetizer.
lot, yeah? But like, she's like, is that going to be enough? I'm like, Baba, it's fine.
That's how they are as well. Yeah.
But like,
So
she's
imagine his
seen me
grandma.
smash like 50
Heaps.
pancakes.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, because she's old, man. I'm like, Baba, relax.
Nah,
no,
it's
cook
fine.
food."
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I have a coffee, we have some pancakes, we have some talking, that's it, done.
That's
Happy.
it, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
She goes, are you sure you're not hungry? She's like, are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sick?
Yeah.
I'm like, Baba, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I can still eat what's in front of me and be happy.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I feel like whatever's in front of me, I'm fine with, because I've always
Right.
been that way. I'm used to eating on the go out of a container. Once a container's
Yeah.
empty, that's it.
It's
You got an
done.
option
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just automatic. Whatever's in front of me,
You
like
just
for
eat
example, if you had 5 boxes of donuts in front of me, I'd eat them. Or you had 1 box, I'd eat it. Right?
Whatever's there.
Whatever's there, that's it.
It's like a vacuum.
To be fair, I'm literally just programmed like whatever's in front, just get rid of it.
Just
straight
get rid of it.
away. Hoover that shit.
Are you like, you hate seeing leftovers? You're like, fuck.
Man, so the thing is, right? Growing up in a wok house, there's always leftovers.
That's
for the
true.
idea for lunch or breakfast the next day. Yeah.
That's true.
So I love leftovers. Like I won't waste any food. No food goes in the bin.
Yeah.
It gets eaten at a later time.
Yeah.
But I hang for if I love, like for example, pizza, I'll order more on purpose.
Just so you know the
but
next
it's gonna
day.
be better than the next day. I
It
know
is.
it's gonna-
It is. It's so
Wow.
good.
For example, when my mum makes schnitzel,
Yeah.
she knows she's going to give me 20 to take home because schnitzel's better the next day.
It is. There's some
Yeah,
foods that are
schnitzel's
better the
pretty
next
good.
day. It's so true.
But like if it's like fries, you're like, ugh.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not
not really.
Bro,
eating
people
fries.
microwave fries
I
the
can't
next
do
day.
that.
How
It's
the
chuck it in
fuck?
the air fryer.
Yeah, you know what? That's
Fry,
like
yeah,
everything.
that sounds
It's
actually
not too
pretty
bad.
good,
You know,
yeah.
you're right.
If I know the food's gone the next day, I order more on purpose.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Some would say like you. So you don't vomit. You're not the type that vomits, right? So
Only from food poisoning.
only from food poisoning. So you're not the type that would be like,
If it gets to that,
you know, like after you're done, you're like, all right.
I know a lot of people do though.
That's true. I've
heard that as well,
heard
yeah.
as well.
I've actually been at a food competition, a burger competition.
Yeah.
It was actually my first burger competition.
Yeah.
By the way, I won that competition. I look around, we finished.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, what do we do now? I look,
Yeah.
everyone's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm going to wash my hands because I got fucking sauce from head to toe.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All the cubicles are taken.
Right.
I'm like, what's this?
People
What
just
the-
vomiting.
What's going on? Then you hear this, I'm like, what the fuck's
Oh.
I don't know about you, but if I hear someone be sick, it
You're
makes
gonna
me,
be sick.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck
Oh,
that.
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
It's just-
Anyway,
yeah.
so I went back and sat down. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I come back to the table. I'm like, what the fuck was that? They're like, oh, dude, that's normal. I'm like,
We all vomit.
what's normal? They're like, you're gonna keep that burger in? I'm like, bro, what a waste of food.
What a waste of
What's the point
food.
eating
What the
it if
fuck?
you-
What the fuck?
What the? That's exactly what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Apparently it's a thing. I'm like, get fucked.
Fuck.
I'm gonna
Wow.
get fucking thick shake on the way. Get fucked.
Yeah. So
waste
you had a
of
thick
food.
shake.
So
as
like
well.
a
I've
lot
been
of-
taught from a young age, you don't waste food.
You don't waste food.
Yeah.
But like, you know the point where do you know like you're gonna vomit?
I've been to that point a few times where like you start getting that saliva in your mouth.
It's coming up.
Yeah, and so you start swallowing a lot.
Yeah.
But I actually pride myself on the fact I can keep it in.
Right. So you're the type that just doesn't get to that point.
I always stop. If I feel that saliva's coming up, I stop. I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
is
feel like
it.
there's nothing worth being sick for. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No amount of following
Nah.
or whatever's worth getting sick for.
Definitely
Yeah.
not. Definitely not.
Ugh.
Not even if someone goes $1,000 if you eat till you vomit.
Look, when there's money on the
It's
table,
different when
right?
there's money, alright? Don't fucking tempt
If
him.
someone's that fried to bet me money to eat
Yeah,
till I
yeah.
vomit, I'll probably do it just to.
You
Just
definitely.
Someone get the $1,000.
just
Someone
to
get
see
it.
it
Someone
out.
get it.
But would I be proud of it? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Take the
only
money in
that
jet.
shit.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, fucking, well, how far can you go? And you wouldn't do disgusting foods. Like you wouldn't be like, fucking someone tells you to eat a
Chicken
cockroach
feet-
or something.
chicken
See,
feet
that's
or
the thing.
something.
I'll only eat real food.
Real
and I
food.
won't do the dumb shit. People are like, oh, eat raw this. Or, for example,
Ugh.
so you can get salmonella poisoning from eggs, raw
Raw
eggs.
eggs.
Everyone's like, oh, eat 50 raw eggs. I'm like, I'm not eating 50 raw eggs. Like, I'm not trying to harm
Can only
myself.
imagine.
Like,
Skull
or
it.
eat a raw steak. I'm not going to eat a raw
No.
steak, you morons.
Nah.
So one guy's like, oh, eat raw pork. I'm like, I might as well just sign my death wish now.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm like,
What
this
the
one-
fuck?
Some people are just fried.
Yeah.
I'll eat anything long as it's legit food.
Would you eat raw? We have this Lebanese. you know,
Kibbeh. I was just
kibbeh.
gonna say
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's raw, but it's
The
like
thing is,
yeah,
I would
spicy.
eat anything, as long as it's legit food, I'll eat it.
legit food.
Like, if it's a
Right.
proper dish, I'll eat it. Like,
Yeah.
for example, sashimi's raw.
Sashimi's
I love
raw.
sashimi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm not going to eat, like, raw eggs. Or, for example, raw pork. It's
Yeah.
not meant to be eaten raw. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Food,
Yeah.
There's some food that's meant to be cooked,
It's meant to be cooked.
right?
That's right.
So I'm not going to eat that for, like, the sake of eating it. Or,
Yeah.
like you said, cockroaches, dumb shit. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
like
do
that's
dumb
fucking
shit.
just stupid.
If it's not food, I'm not interested.
Yeah. What's the food that you can eat the most of? Like, I don't know if I'm asking the question right, but like for example, sushi. Because you brought up sushi and like, you can probably eat so many sushis.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I can
My
is
record
it
imagine.
any
is like
single,
136
like
little...
sashimis?
Yeah.
That's fucking, that's a lot.
The buffets
to
must-
be fair, right? Now I'm
Yeah.
past the point of how much you can eat. It's more about weight now.
Right.
So
So
I
it's
can
weighing
eat
the food.
5 kilos of savory, no matter
Right.
what it is. I can eat 5 kilos worth. Right?
Wow.
I can push about 4.5 of sweet.
4.5 kilos of sweets.
Yeah.
Bro, that is a lot.
But that's the thing. Like now, I'm at the point where it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a mixture of food or the same thing.
Yeah.
I can fit about 5 kilos in one sitting easily.
What about 5 kilos of knefi?
That would be hard.
That's fucking
I ate
hard.
3 kilos once.
3 kilos.
That was not bad.
Bro, 3 kilos? What?
We get that for the like
Yeah,
our
I-
extended
That's for the whole
family.
thing.
I
To
did,
the extended
to be
family.
fair, the other week I ate,
cousins
I
and
ate
everything.
a 2.5 kilo Knefe cheesecake. That was intense. But I ate
That's
that
a
in-
whole family,
Bro.
bro.
I ate that in like 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
It was easy to eat,
That's
man.
that's quick. That's still
Bro,
quick.
that's pretty
That's
quick,
pretty
man.
quick.
Fuck.
To be fair, most good eaters can do one kilo per 10 minutes for 3 or
1
4
kilo per
kilos.
10 minutes. Right. Okay.
I can
Yeah.
do like 8.
8 minutes for a kilo.
Yeah. I can
Wow.
smash the food.
Right.
'Cause, everyone's got different styles, yeah?
Yeah.
You've probably seen the people like dunk their shit in water.
That's what I was going to ask. Is there specific techniques that you
Well, look,
use?
put it this way, right? I didn't know this until like I started doing it, but
Yeah.
when I chew,
Yeah.
my jaw does damage. So I need
Yeah,
to,
like-
so for example, I take a bite of a burger,
Yeah.
I got to chew it twice or 3 times I can swallow it.
Oh,
Some people
quick.
have to chew like really quick 10 times
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
to get it down. I just do bang,
Oh,
bang,
it's
bang.
like a chewing
swallow.
technique as
Wow.
well.
Well, I just think I've got a heavy jaw. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
do big
yeah.
damage when I chew.
Yeah.
A lot of people, that's why people make their food soggy and dunk it in water because they can swallow it easier.
Swallow it easier.
So do you like game plan? Like, I'm
If
going
it's
to
like
approach
a-
it like this.
Yeah, he goes, 2 bites, 3 bites?
Wow, that's
honestly,
interesting.
depending on what it is, you have to think what you're going to eat first. So if it's like a platter of stuff, you think, what's going to be the shittest to eat later? Like when it's cold, what's going to be the worst?
Oh,
So
yeah, I
you
get
leave
you.
the best
That's
to
smart,
last.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know when you're not feeling great, if you like it, you can fit it.
You can still
know what
fit
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
But if
So
it's like,
if it's
disgusting.
or like
yeah.
for example, like if it's for example, I've done a few like low and slow barbecue platters, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever eaten cold brisket?
No.
disgusting.
Cold brisket. Yeah,
Cold
it doesn't sound
brisket.
good.
So you smash the brisket first because you can eat cold chicken wings.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
eat cold ribs.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
brisket is disgusting cold.
Yeah,
So you gotta smash
I
the
wouldn't
brisket
wanna have
first.
cold
I can
brisket.
only imagine. Yeah.
Things like mac and cheese. Cold mac and cheese is disgusting. So you
Ah.
get that down. But coleslaw is cold. You leave it to the
You
end.
leave- oh,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fries. Cold fries are chat. You
Yeah.
eat the fries is in between.
Straight away.
Right?
Straight away. Yeah.
But there's certain foods that are not so bad cold. So you leave
So you
them,
leave
to,
them
the
till
end.
the end.
You got to get the food that's going to make it difficult later, especially if it's a time challenge.
yeah.
Because, for example, steak when it's cold is mega chewy.
Yeah.
But when it's warm, you get it down quick.
You get it down quicker.
So there's no point leaving a steak till the end. If you got like
You
a
have it
minute to
straight
go,
away.
you can't get it down. But
Right.
a chicken wing, you can swallow chicken whole.
Easy.
Like you can clean a chicken wing, it's it, gone.
Yeah.
Done,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to work out what's on your plate first.
So you actually strategize this before you start?
You have to, yeah.
Or during?
No, both.
Right.
So you think, oh, that's going to be. Sometimes you start. So heaps of places try and stitch you up. They
Yeah.
start the timer when the food hits the table, but it's still piping
So
hot.
like, oh shit.
So like, if that's too hot to eat, you can't eat it. So you got to go to something else
Yeah,
and come
how
back
is
to
that?
it.
Yeah.
So you got to strategize. Like it's
Yeah,
always on the
yeah,
go,
yeah.
right? Like I've done food where the steam is pouring off. Feel like your time started. So I'm
Tell
like,
them to wait.
Some of them is trying to stitch you up. The idea is a lot of people try and stitch you up
To make you lose on purpose.
to make them because it's funny for them.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get
So
it.
like you strategize like when you start, but then also your plan might change because that's too hot.
Right.
Or you think like, for example, I don't know, I've done like so many like barbecue challenges where you think, oh, that chorizo is going to taste good.
Yeah.
But it's really chat. So you're like,
Right.
fuck it, I'll smash it now.
You just have it
Get it
quickly.
down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know, you leave a sausage till the end because it's easy to eat.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
it doesn't taste good, you're not going to leave it
You
till
wanna
the end
get
because
it
gets
done.
cold.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is worse when it's cold.
Oh.
So if you don't like it,
When you're full as well.
Exactly.
It tastes more like.
yeah. So you have to kind of
disgusting.
like game plan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Especially in the time challenges.
So do you actually enjoy the challenges, like straight up? Do you
Yes.
like enjoy the food as you're
So the thing is,
smacking
this,
it?
right? You learn to taste on the go. Everyone's like, "Oh, do you even taste it?" Well, you
Yeah,
do.
because
honestly, you learn to taste as you go. The first few challenges I did, I just smashed it down, didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But now
You actually
I
taste it.
I taste it and enjoy it, and I feel like that was good, or that was bad, or that was my favorite.
How did you know? Like you're like, fucking, how did you know that when you scoffed it down? It was
Honestly,
like quick.
You get used to
crazy.
it. You get used to it.
Right, right. So
Have you had like spicy Indian stuff?
Yeah, I've done a few Indian challenges, so I've never actually eaten Indian food until recently.
Indian's hard.
Indian
It's
food
very
is
heavy.
I can imagine. Like imagine
Very hard.
spicy.
Some of the spices they use are next level. But
Oh, really?
look, I don't mind it. It's good. I'll try anything.
You'll try anything. That's the good thing about
There's
it.
no Indian food I've had that I haven't liked the taste of. So it's
Okay.
okay. They use very different spices to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I've done normal Indian food. I've done vegetarian Indian food. It's pretty good. Thing is, Indian food, whatever spices they use, it makes you so thirsty. So
Oh,
you drink so much.
you smash
Then
it.
that
Yeah.
fucks you up because you got to go to the toilet. Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever. You're full from the
Oh, the after,
yeah.
the day after, man. Forget it. It's
Told
game
you.
over.
Kleenex.
blocking
Yeah.
toilets. Blocking toilets.
So what's your plan with this, man? Like, I know we talk a lot and stuff, and you say you do it for a laugh and stuff, but obviously you got a plan, right? So like you're doing this competitively now. You know, you're doing these challenges every single day, and you're popping off a lot on social media, man. And it's like it's on every, like I've seen when you do your lives, you're going live on Twitch, you're going live on like TikTok, on
Yeah.
Instagram. So you're expanding that audience.
Yeah.
Do you have plans to like do this full time? Obviously, like
Well, look, first and foremost, I do it because I enjoy it, because
Right.
it's a laugh, yeah?
Right.
So as long as I keep enjoying it,
Yeah.
I'll keep seeing where it takes me.
for sure.
In terms of social media, yeah, I'm trying to build my following as big as I can for,
Yeah.
you know, monetization purposes, whether
Yep,
it's
yep,
YouTube,
for sure, for
TikTok,
sure.
Instagram,
Yeah.
whatever.
As you should.
Also, you have a big following, then companies want to work with you. So I've done
Yep.
a few like paid ads and stuff on TikTok and things like this, like advertisings.
Yep.
So hopefully it can be, instead of an expensive hobby, it can be a paid hobby.
It could be a paid hobby.
Right?
Imagine that.
And
That's
look, I
the best
suppose
part.
for me, I want to go to America and do. So there's some crazy American competitions,
them,
but not
man.
only that,
Fuck.
there's restaurants in America. They have like $1,000 prize monies. Just a restaurant.
Right.
You do
Wow.
the challenge. If you do it, you get like $1,000.
Right.
So I just want to go
Wow.
to America, and I've been to America so many times, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've never been there to eat. So
That's what I was going to ask. If you
I've-
traveled there.
I never knew competitive eating was a thing until recently.
Oh, right.
So, but I've
They're
been
like,
to
I can do
America.
this.
Yeah.
All these places I've been to America, they have all these famous ass restaurants.
Yeah.
They have food challenges.
They've
I
got
never
actual
knew.
challenges
So I want
in.
to go back to America and like hit up all the places that I've literally walked past 100 times,
And
never knew they
realise,
had a
like,
food challenge.
shit, yeah.
So like, I want to go to America and just like try my luck over there. And also, being on the internet, you get so many trolls, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Stone is the king. You're nothing compared to
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna compare you,
I
obviously.
would love to go to somewhere where he. So I've gone around Sydney where other competitive eaters in Australia have done challenges.
Have you actually taken on people like
Yeah.
competitive eating?
Yeah, and I've beaten them all.
Right.
So I like there's a few. Well, the thing is, competitive eating's dying at the moment. Like people.
Yeah, it's not
because
that
of
big
COVID,
here. It's not that
because
big
of COVID,
here.
people have stopped doing it.
Yeah.
But before COVID, heaps of competitive eaters to set records in like certain burger challenges and stuff.
Right,
I've
right.
smashed them out of the water.
Right.
Some of them in Sydney. So like people, there's a
Wow.
few burger challenges in the beaches.
Yeah.
So like a 10 stack burger.
Yeah.
People did it in like 8 minutes.
Okay.
I did it in like 4.
Oh, half the time.
So the thing is,
Wow. That's
I'm not trying to big on myself, but I'm pretty good for an Australian.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah.
I've never
'Cause it's
really
not
done
big
much.
here.
But based on what I've done so far, I
Yeah.
think I could match up with the Australians quite well and give them
Right.
a good run.
There's not many big ones here though.
They're in Melbourne. Victoria.
Yeah, but I don't really like. I've seen you a lot.
He's a
I
weapon.
think
heard
I've
of
seen
him,
him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
heard
Abra-
that.
Abra's
He
posted him a few
basically
times.
put competitive eating on the map in this country.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gone
big, yeah.
overseas. So I want to
Right.
do what he did. He went to America and like
Yeah.
smashed shit. He's gone
Yeah.
to Asia, done it. I want to do what he did just to see how I stack up.
Right.
Because eating by yourself is easy, but
Yeah.
eating next to someone,
It's harder.
like it's like a running race. You can run and
It's
time
a
yourself.
legit
But
competition.
when you got to race next to someone and it's like ready, set, go, it's
Yeah.
so different.
Yeah.
So I just want to see how I stack up against others, and then see what.
Have you
happens.
tried doing it like online,
Yeah,
like
I've done it a few times with a few mates.
overseas?
Not overseas, just here.
Right, okay,
But the thing
just
is,
here.
it's different because like even the burger comps I've done where you're next. Oh, even last 2 weeks ago, I did a spaghetti challenge.
Yeah.
2.5 kilos of spaghetti.
Fuck, that's a lot.
It looks like a lot. I did
Yeah.
it in 4 minutes.
Oh
The
wow.
next
what?
person did it in like 12 minutes or 15 minutes.
How's that possible? Like, how do you like?
Shut up and eat. But like
Spaghetti, it's
the
hard.
No
though.
time to
you
talk.
never
that's it.
know. Like it's all well and good to be like, oh, this guy ate this burger in 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go and do it tomorrow and do it in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But when you're next to each other, it's so different.
Right.
It just feels different. So I just want to see how I stack up against others. And
Yeah,
then-
it'd be nice to
And
see,
then if
man.
I can give other competitive eaters a run,
Yeah.
then I'll see where it takes me. The
Honestly.
thing is, right? If you think, oh, I'm going to be a competitive eater, it's not going to happen.
No.
But me, I just go about my business, and then people contact you.
Yeah.
Like 6 months ago, who the hell am I? I had like literally 100 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Now I've got restaurants reaching out to me saying, hey,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
into my restaurant.
That's the power of
So
the
like,
internet,
I just
man.
see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, but like as well, like no expectations, no disappointment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
just take every opportunity as it comes to me.
For
and
sure.
Give it my best shot.
For sure.
And then see what happens. And, then
And
what
that's
happens,
the best mentality to have
That's
because
it,
then
yeah.
you just go with the flow and basically
Yeah.
the sky's the limit,
Yeah,
man.
and
where
like,
it takes you,
literally,
that's it.
like all I want to do is see how I go against others.
Yeah.
And if I'm good, mate, I'll compete. Like,
Yeah,
because before COVID, there was all these competitions organised around Australia.
Yeah.
They all got cancelled because of COVID.
Right.
So next year, if they're back on, I'm going to go to Queensland, guys.
Yeah, well on.
So I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's got foods they're better at than others, right?
Yeah.
Like I've got friends that they can pound the burgers,
Yeah.
but they can't eat pizza for shit.
They can't eat pizza, but they can eat burgers.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I don't know, but I can
Interesting.
smash the pizza and the burgers. So
You just do
I
anything.
feel like I'll give anything a go
Yeah, yeah.
for a laugh, whatever.
Man,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's so many different challenges you can do. Like, that's the good thing
Yeah.
about food. There's never ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's
yeah.
so many things
And
you can
there's so
combine.
many different cuisines as well.
Cuisines, like everything,
And
man.
I've learned this. You Arabs are crazy, man.
Man, we.
When it comes to food,
Oh.
the Arabs take it next level.
We
We
love
do,
our
we
food,
do.
bro.
No, it's like even like the local takeaway shop near me.
yeah.
The guy's Lebbie that owns it, yeah?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, let me make you something.
Yeah.
Bro,
What do
he
you
made
make
me a
ya?
tray of burgers. They were a kilo each.
Oh,
like,
wow.
What's wrong with you? He goes, just
He goes,
try
"Just
it, man.
eat it, bro."
Yeah, he's a liver. He's a
Just
liver,
eat it, cuz.
100%.
Lebos, yeah, but the thing, like Lebos are Arabs in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the Middle Eastern cuisine I've done, like for example,
Are they the hardest?
look, yes, because like for example, I did the other week. I went to a Middle Eastern restaurant and did their banquet for
Yeah.
4 people.
For 4 people. Okay.
Right? Like how much hummus I had to eat
Oh.
Oh,
But
bro.
like
And
trying
baba ganoush, you know.
to
Yeah.
get that shit down fast.
It's hard.
It's so thick, the hummus. Oh,
Tabbouleh
man.
is the
Pastries
hardest
as
thing to
well.
eat. Tabbouleh is hard to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never ending, man. It's
Tabbouleh
hard
is
to
like
eat, and you can
yeah.
choke on it,
Crunchy,
right?
yeah.
You
gotta be
can.
careful,
You
yeah.
can.
Fatouche is hard to eat. I love fatouche. But
Fatouche
it's the
is
hardest thing to eat. Because it's like chunky and crispy and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, you got the bread pieces, you got everything,
Oh,
man.
I
yeah.
enjoy it. But
Yeah.
but to be fair, Lebanese cuisine is very hard to do as a challenge.
Have you tried the Jwebby balls?
Yeah, I love them. The fried ones?
The fried ones,
my
yeah.
favourite thing.
Oh, they're so good, man. They're so good.
Wow,
you just
yeah,
dip it in
they're pretty
hummus,
good.
whatever, just
Oh,
crack it.
hummus.
I love that shit. Man, I
You
love,
could probably smash so many of
to
those.
be
though.
fair,
Yeah.
I love Middle Eastern food. It's just
Yeah.
very hard to eat fast.
Right. Have you ever tried the vine leaves?
Yeah. So
Oh, you
I,
tried
What
it?
anib, yeah.
yeah, I did.
try
and in the banquet, it had a bit of everything. It was gun.
Oh, mate.
Some
nice.
I
So
love
good.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah,
We gotta get him on some more like. Probably
Oh,
should get
bro.
you for a part 2 and actually do like a vine leaves or something.
Get a, yeah, just
Get mum to make like a
Mama's
full-
cooking.
Yeah, mama's cookie. You can do a proper.
Yeah.
Let us start cooking now. I'll come back next week.
Honestly, for sure.
she'll love it.
We
She'll
locked
love it.
the fridges for today.
Yeah, I'll cook this. I'll cook that. She'll love it.
Nah, man, for sure.
Just start saving your leftovers every night.
Yeah.
Like James, come over. We've got a week's worth of
We gotta do
leftovers.
it. Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
for
Hey,
sure.
that's it. Don't waste food. That's it.
Man, I got today I was like, I want to do a live challenge. All right, I go. We can't do this
Yeah.
podcast without actually doing something live.
You can't, yeah.
And I hope you're prepared. I mean, you've had a lot of sweet yesterday,
I'm ready to go.
but this is probably just an appetizer.
Hey, donuts have their own food group in my life.
Man, honestly, so we got actually if you
None
show it
other
to the
than
camera,
KK's.
we got none other than the Krispy Kreme original glaze dozen. I don't know if you wanted to do like a mix, but I thought that it'd probably be easier to
Can
do.
you go wrong with OG donuts? You can't.
You
You
can't.
can't,
And
like,
I don't know.
original
they're my
glaze,
favorite.
like,
Like original
it's
glaze
always
is just
my all-time
like,
favorite.
so good, man.
You
Like
can't
you
go
can't.
wrong.
And like, so we got a dozen here, ready for you to smash. I don't know how we're gonna do this, guys. You are watching a live challenge by James, and look, I don't know what the world record is. Should we
Google it.
Should we Google the world? Yeah, I reckon
What is
pull
the
that
world
up.
record?
Check the world record because
For a
this
dozen Krispy Kremes.
a dozen Krispy Kremes.
To be fair, I know Matt Stoney's done a dozen really quickly.
How quick?
Like very quick. I don't know the exact time. But the point,
can
the
imagine how
only
quick
reason
it
I know
is.
that was because so I've done a few like random challenges for a laugh. Like for
Yeah.
example, so Matt Stoney did 120 chicken McNuggets
Yeah.
in like 9 minutes something.
Right.
I did it in 8 minutes 40. But then all the Americans like,
8
oh,
minutes.
the serving size is different.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's Matt Stoney.
4.05.
34 seconds. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Let's see how we go.
That's fucking nuts. All right, I'll just do a quick Instagram story.
Can I move this out of the way?
Yeah,
I don't want to
sure.
get. I don't want to get original glaze all over it.
Get,
Over your
get the
your machineries. Do you want me to keep it like this? Is
yeah.
Can you see?
What's the best angle that people can see?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I've got a dozen Krispy Kreme
Do you
for
want
our
me,
guest,
do you want me to open the box and make it flat?
and the guest is actually James.
Is that gonna be, are you sure? I don't mind because
We need 10 more boxes.
Slower this probably actually.
Because I can open it and make it flat if you want. If it's easy for you.
What's the best way that they can see it?
Yeah, look, watch this. It's not my first
Yeah.
rodeo, boys.
There we go.
Not my first rodeo. My missus told me this trick.
Best aesthetic. There you go. You guys say it doesn't have aesthetic. Look at that.
She's the media whiz, man.
The video is
Trust me, she's the whiz.
right.
I'm nothing without her. Trust me. She's the
I
brains.
love that though, honestly.
Yeah.
There we go. You can see that now, yeah?
Can you guys see that? All right, just do a. Guys, we got a dozen Krispy Kreme for our guest today, but little did we know, that's James. So we need another 10 boxes, bro. This is an appetizer for you.
Just a snack.
Just a snack.
It's alright.
Oh my god. All right, guys. I don't know. What? How should we time it? Should we time it?
Yeah, sure.
I reckon we should time it.
You got a timer?
Get a timer up
I'll
on
get a
the
timer.
get a timer up on the laptop or on your phone. But how does the timing work? Do we start it when you have your first bite?
No, you say 3, 2, 1, and it's up to me to do the rest. You just
Okay.
tell me when you're gonna start. You go 3, 2, 1,
And then we start it.
I'm gonna go.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna stop watching.
Are you ready?
Sure, you tell me when.
Just get him.
Wait,
Gonna have
you
some
ready? You
water.
rolling? Is it? I don't want you
It-
to miss the action.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Alright, well then.
All right.
You tell me when, my friend.
Hang on. Let me just make sure that's recording.
Just make sure everything goes right.
Yeah,
All right.
that's all good.
Alright,
All right, man.
I'm ready when you are.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Oh, he's powering through it. He's he's already 3 deep. That would have been me for 1. I don't. Oh my God, guys, are you witnessing what is happening right now? James is powering through these donuts.
Powering through that, bro.
Look, they're not warm. They're not too warm. They've been sitting there for a while, but I think he's powering.
That donut went so quick.
He literally scoffed it down. He inhaled that, guys. He inhaled that. We got. Oh, okay. We're just over halfway now. We're just over halfway. Now we're 7 deep. James, you can breathe, man. You can breathe. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe it. He has 3 left. Guys, what is going on? he literally inhaled them. Guys. Oh my God. He's up to his last one. He literally just started. You get ready?
57 seconds. Bro.
Oh my God.
That was so quick. Bro.
Oh my. That wasn't even a minute.
That was under a minute. What the
That wasn't even a minute. Guys.
How?
How? I don't. What?
You saw
Like-
it with your own eyes.
Bro, you know what's even crazier?
What?
Matt Stoney done 34 seconds. How?
See, I don't know how.
How? Bro, that was
Yeah, but that
but
that was
seriously,
quick
no, but
though.
see, honestly, this is where the argument comes into it.
Yeah.
People have Americans have told me
Yeah.
their donuts don't look this big.
Right.
So I don't know, and I'm not claiming anything, but every time I
They're
do
probably smaller.
every time I do a franchise challenge,
Yeah.
followers
I
of mine
can't
that they're
believe this.
loyal
Guys,
followers,
show him.
that- yeah,
Completely destroyed.
loyal followers of mine they actually say
Completely
the serving size
destroyed.
is different.
Yeah.
Even When I did the nuggets, even though I beat the nuggets time,
Yeah.
people are like, our nuggets aren't that big.
They
Or
always have to find something.
when I did the Big Macs,
Yeah.
so they nearly killed me. I did a Big Mac challenge.
That's what's left, guys.
Americans actually said our Big Macs don't even look that big.
Yeah.
So they think the serving size is different.
It's different in America.
I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, you can't tell until you go to America and actually challenge Matt Stoney.
Exactly.
We got to do a one-on-one with Matt Stoney, and we're going to end this argument once and for all.
Hopefully one day, yeah.
Man, honestly, it was a pleasure having you on. I
Thanks,
think, like, I'm still speechless from the dozen. Like,
A minute.
like 57 seconds, guys. 57 seconds. That's very impressive, man. It's very impressive. And you probably go and have another 2 boxes right now.
I could easily fit 2 more. I've done,
Yeah.
I think the most I've done, I did a mix of 82 or something.
82
I
donuts.
got through 82, yeah.
Were they original or were they like
Mixed, everything.
mixed? Oh my.
Oh, they'd have to be mixed.
They
Imagine
have to be mixed.
same
82,
flavor,
nah,
82.
That is crazy, man. Honestly, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, guys.
This was a good
has
one.
been a different podcast, but it's been very, very enjoyable for us. And
Go like James stuff and
go follow James.
support him, man,
we'll
honestly,
plug all
'cause-
his Instagram and his TikTok and everything there. So guys, follow James. Keep up with his challenges. He does them live and stuff. Hopefully, man, we'll be seeing you in the US soon, anytime soon, and
on the
just
big stage.
pumping out on the big
See
stage.
how we
Man.
go, eh?
Yeah,
Matt Stoney, who?
Matt Stoney, who is coming for you? He's coming for you, Matt Stoney.
Come to the area.
Come to the area. We'll see what happens then. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, share.
That's it.
Keep following. Take it easy. Love yous. Bye.